Hey, what's up, movie fans? What's up, Ninja Turtles? I am here with my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows trailer review. It just broke today, December 10th, 2015. I watched it this morning when I woke up. It was one of the first things that I did, and it really started my day off awesome. I got to talk to a lot of different coworkers today who are also huge Ninja Turtle fans, and I talked about it all day long, and I couldn't wait to get home and watch it on my 50-inch TV. I watched it 2 more times, and the love that I have for Ninja Turtles, it's never ending. Like, I've been a fan for years and years and years. I have about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 t-shirts of Ninja Turtles. I have several of the figures. It's amazing that 31 years after the comic book was released, the first issue, we still have Ninja Turtles. They're relevant. It's amazing. We have 2 Ninja Turtle shows that are currently going right now. It really warms my heart that a new generation is witnessing something I absolutely love, that is the Ninja Turtles. So I made a little bit of bullet point here. I'm going to try to wing it. I'm going to try and, just say it off the cuff best I can, but I made some bullet points of things that I wanted to talk about. June 3rd, Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows comes out. We see what probably is a portal, and we see these mysterious little ship alien things coming down. One can only assume some different things. Could it be like the portal to Dimension X? Could we finally see maybe the dinosaurs? Could we maybe see Krang? Could we maybe see Utrons? I'll get more into that after I kind of go over the review, but there's so much potential that there could possibly do. I really think that the Utron possibility is the best thing to go. I'll get back to that. We see the turtle van. They finally get this awesome turtle van. It's so cool. It's decked out. We just get a little bit of here and there. It's got like manhole cover shooter. It's so cool. You remember like back in the day, the figures that came out, there was the pizza villain. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he shot out little pizza discs. But they had these 4 turtles that also had the connective thing that were shooting out manhole covers. It's really cool. So the Foot Clan, I'm assuming this is the Foot Clan. Don't hate if it's not. But these ninjas that are bad have this huge like truck, probably money or some kind of something that they shouldn't have, and the Ninja Turtles are going after them. They're very bad looking guys. So one can only assume what's going on. We get a little bit of hint of the Ninja Turtle comedy. He's like, which button do I push? I don't push that button. And that's when those manhole covers spew out. Man, those could do some serious damage. We get a little bit, they go back and forth. I believe it's Raph says, we're just 4 brothers who hate bullies and love this city. And that is a great testament of what the Ninja Turtles are right there, if I ever heard it. They are 4 brothers who, they're not bullies. They're not mean to people that aren't bad. They are serving a purpose. They see that the police can't possibly get where they can go and do what they can do, so they're going to do it. They're learning as they go in this variation, and it's really cool. We see Casey Jones. He's finally in there. Steve Amell from the CW Network's Arrow. He's a little bit smaller than I would have assumed for Casey, but the Ninja Turtles are much taller in this variation, so it's interesting. Some guys have the Napoleon complex, so he's the same height as Megan Fox, so it's working fine. Mikey sees him. He's like, so are you guys a thing? So that humor is back again. Made me laugh out loud. Mikey's such a sweet dude. He loves April, obviously. We have a new Shredder again. So this is kind of where I want to mention about the Utrom possibility. In the last movie, the first movie in this new series, we see that guy who's practically 8 feet tall talking to Eric Sachs. It was rumored that William Fichtner was to become Shredder. And they did rewrites, and they changed him to Eric Sachs. Now, he would have been an absolutely fantastic Shredder. Like, he's such a good actor, and he did a really good job as Eric Sachs. But they changed it. So they had this guy who, I can't remember the exact year, but he was like in World War II, so he'd be like 80 years old. Why not make it be a host body kind of thing? And then at the beginning, when we see this portal opening, why not have Krang, or if you don't want to make it Krang, be another Utrom? It makes more sense to me to have, since we're having a new guy play him, why not just have it be a host body kind of thing? You know what I mean? I think that makes the most sense since they're recasting again and again. That's just me. Might want to ask Dave Green, the director, or Michael Bay, who's producing it. I don't know. I don't write it, but it's just my theory. So anyway, Shredder introduces Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and it's pretty cool to see Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, playing Rocksteady. He seems like a legit dude. He's like 6'5". He could play a rhino. They look amazing. Like him and the guy who plays Bebop, who was on Malcolm in the Middle, and Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I can't think of his name at the top of my head. But, they seem like they fit the characters pretty well. When they get the mutagen on them, I mean, they look awesome. They look great. The Ninja Turtles some of them have a little bit of a nose job. It's pretty interesting how they're changing it up, probably listening to more and more fans. I think this is going to be an evolving thing where they're not going to be the exact same looking characters every movie. They're kind of perfecting it. They're listening to the fans, which is a great thing, and they're changing things up. Once again, these guys, they look amazing. Rocksteady, apparently Casey is a rollerblader, and he's being chased by Rocksteady. And Rocksteady, I mean, the most bad part with Rocksteady is him just barreling through these lanes of parked cars, and then just going boom, 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 right after one after the other. And I think that's absolutely perfect. We see Tyler Perry, which is not absolutely perfect, as Baxter Stockman. I really, really wish Phil Lamar was playing him. I think he would be a phenomenal Baxter Stockman. We don't really get any hints if he's going to turn into the Fly or Robot or whatever. Maybe he's just going to be that guy who is the person who's allowing these mutagens to go on. Whatever. We get them big, and it looks really, really cool. I don't know if Tyler Perry can pull this off. I know this is, a silly movie, but, I'm not a Tyler Perry fan, so I'm wondering how that's going to work. I love the fact that they got Baxter Stockman in here. It would be cool if they have him as a Fly. To me, it's kind of like they're changing character. Like Casey's smaller than the Turtles. Turtles are bigger than Casey. Baxter should be a really short, small guy, and that's what Phil Lamar is. Like, in my head, Phil Lamar is a perfect Baxter Stockman. He's got voices galore. He could do it, but all right. So another funny line is, "Oh, hey, guy, you're bringing back the Mohawk." Yeah, good choice. Yeah. When something bad happens, you want to be with the Turtles. That's a good Vern line, played by Will Arnett. It looks really, really good. I was really super happy with this when I watched it this morning, and I rewatched it 2 more times, and I think it looks really good. I think the CG looks awesome. I'm not a CG proponent. You can go back and watch any of my other reviews. There's a ton of those on my YouTube channel at London Hawthorne. You can go back and you can watch any of my movie reviews, and I talk about I'm not the biggest CG fan, but these work. It looks legit. It looks like a heck of a good time. We got a little bit of Splinter Kung Fu action. Looks like he's learning. Nope, I don't remember seeing any pizza. Need some more pizza. There better be some pizza. So yeah, it'd be cool to see Rat King as an ancillary character. maybe one day, but we don't need to inundate the villains. One thing I want to talk about is how I love the fact that how bad a Bebop and Rocksteady look. I'm trying not to cuss, like, because I don't want to offend anybody, because I know there's probably some younger kids watching this video, but I want to say how cool they look. Your hero is only as good as your villain is. Like, if your villain is a wuss, oh great, you know, you're a good guy, beat him. And you got 4 good guys right here, plus Splinter, plus April, plus Burn. So, you know, you don't need, you know, like Shredder. You only need one villain, really, with that. And you had Karai, who had like a 3.5 second scene in the first movie. You know, you need a villain that is so awesome that you're like, okay, these are 4 good guys. I'm okay with them, you know, teaming up to fight one good guy or bad guy. With this, we see these 2 henchmen. We see Shredder is looking for these 2 guys, and Bebop and Rocksteady, they are legitimately bad guys, and they are destructive, powerful monsters. And you're like, you know what? I'm okay with Ninja Turtles teaming up to go after these 2 guys. Because, man, you know what? The Ninja Turtles might not be able to overpower them. And that's the same thing that they did in the first movie, and that's why one of the reasons why it works so well is because people want to crap on the Shredder that was in the first movie, and he was awesome. He was a different. They took points that we loved. We took points that from the previous incarnations of Shredder, you know. And they made different stuff. They want to say, oh, it's Michael Bay's Transformers meets Ninja Turtles. Whatever, they just made it that much more menacing. You know, he can throw knives. This, we know that Bebop and Rocksteady are just powerful. In the previous incarnations on the 87, 88 cartoon, they were stumbling, bumbling doofuses. They didn't pose a threat, and they're like, whoa, you know, all the time. In this, they look like a formidable threat. And it's just like in wrestling. Sheamus could probably tell you right there. If you look at Bill Goldberg's streak back in WCW, he won like 183, or he got 183 pins or submissions in a row. But he was facing jobbers, which are loser wrestlers. You know, he wasn't facing the top tier world champions all the time, which would have made his streak that much more legitimate. So, case in point, Ninja Turtles, they need to fight huge, brooding villains to make their heroism that much more important. I'm looking forward to this movie big time, June 3rd. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. It's gonna be so much fun. I love the first one. I'm a huge fan of Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna be doing some reviews of the previous films and the animated crossover thing that came out. And then, of course, the last Ninja Turtle movie. I'm going to do another review. I have 2 reviews of the last one. As you can tell, hopefully you can tell that I am a Ninja Turtle fan, and it's so much fun. I would love to see Fugitoid. I would love to see Rat King. I hope this is a success. That's what I want to see, is these Ninja Turtle films being a success. Are they exactly like the 1980s cartoon? No. But was that exactly like the actual source material from 4 years earlier? No, it wasn't. The 2004 animated series that was on 4Kids TV, Foxbox, was very, 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 very true to the original source material. And this is a cool blend meets new present day relatability. So it's pretty fun. So if you're Ninja Turtle fans, support Ninja Turtles. Buy the t-shirts. Watch the movies, buy a ticket, don't bootleg it, buy a ticket, and support Ninja Turtles. 2 different shows on TV right now. You're getting another movie. This is 31 years. It's going to be 32 years by the time the movie comes out. Support Ninja Turtles. I'm just very thankful that I have Ninja Turtles, and they're doing it fun. They're doing it right. So, June 3rd, 2016. I may have said 2015. I'm sorry. 2016. Be there. Let me know what you guys think of Out of the Shadows, the preview. Are you anticipating it? What's your favorite Ninja Turtle movie of all time? Oh yeah, watch TMNT, the 2007 movie. That was really good as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Of course, I'm going to be doing at least one review of the new movie when it comes out in June. But go back and watch my other movie reviews for Ninja Turtles. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Have a wonderful day.